Hi, this is Richard Quack here, coming to you live from Malaysia. I would like to welcome you to my weekly live video, and in today's session, I would like to talk about marketing. And the topic is how to effectively do a Facebook Live. All right, now this is a very important topic if you are on Facebook and you want to be able to have lots of engagement on Facebook. Now, why I am qualified to talk about this topic is very simple. I've been doing Facebook Live for more than 2 years now. All right. And initially, when I started, I did 5 times a week. All right. So now I'm only doing 2 times a week, which is on a Monday night and also on Friday. Okay. So basically 2 times a week. So I've been doing for more than 2 years now. So basically, I have the knowledge and experience to share with you. Now, what is a Facebook Live? A Facebook Live is very simple. It is about streaming, all right? Streaming a live video on Facebook. Okay, now, Facebook allows you to use the streaming platform, so it's free of charge. So basically, you can do a Facebook Live on Facebook, okay? And you can do on any particular niche or any particular topic that you are familiar with, okay? Now, as for me, I'm doing on personal development, self-help, and also on marketing. Okay. Now, why is it important to do a Facebook Live? Let's have a look at that. Now, the first thing is that it is important for branding, especially on Facebook and social media. You need to brand yourself. In order to brand yourself, you must be noticed by a lot of people outside there. So doing Facebook Live will give you the branding that you need. Okay. The second thing is it will provide value. Okay, and providing value will create trust. So especially on Facebook and social media, you got to provide value to create engagement. All right, you need to provide value so that people can trust you. So creating trust is very important. So doing a Facebook Live is very, very critical if you want to create high engagement and you want to be seen as an influencer, as an expert in the topic you're talking about. All right. So like me, I'm doing twice a week. I'm doing on personal development, self-help. And the second topic is on marketing. All right. Which includes network marketing, of course. Okay. So that is why it's important to do a Facebook Live. Now, what do you need to do a Facebook Live? Now, firstly, you can use a handphone. You can use a handphone. When I first started, I was using a handphone. All right. When you use a handphone, you do not need to use any software whatsoever. You do not need to pay for software. So you can use a handphone, all right? That's how I started. But of course, using a handphone, all right, you need a few things. Number one, you need a stand, all right, to hold on to your handphone, all right? Whether it is an iPhone or a smartphone, you need to be having a stand to fix it so that it will be in front of your face, okay? The second thing is that you need a mic. You need a mic. And to me, it's a simple mic at all. You can get what you call this type of mic. Okay, a collar mic. Let me show you. Okay, something like this. All right, it's just a simple mic. Whether a clip on, you clip to your collar. All right. So you need a mic. That is important. And the other thing is that you need to have good lighting as well. You need to have good lighting. And of course, lighting, you can go to the shop and buy what they have got this round light, or is in a circle round light. Which I'm using, of course. All right. And by the way, I forgot to turn it on today because I was in a rush, so I didn't turn it on. But you need lighting, proper lighting as well, so that you appear nicely. All right. And that is if you are using a handphone. Now, if you are using computer, which I'm using a computer now, which is more convenient, easier, then I'm using a software. All right. I'm using a software, and I'm using what the software called is StreamYard, which is very good. There's a free version. All right, of course, with limited use, and they will have the logo there and so on. But I have a paid version of the StreamYard software, which I pay every month about. I think it's about $25 a month. All right, $25 a month. And basically, I'm using that for more than a year now, and I find very good because why? It saves you a lot of time, and it's very convenient, user friendly as well. Like now, I'm using StreamYard. I'm talking to you here, and you know what? I'm streaming not only to Facebook, I'm streaming to other platform as well. I can stream to YouTube as well. I can stream to other what about my fan page or my groups, and also basically you do a live and then it can stream to various platforms. So that's why it's very useful to use StreamYard, and it's very easy to use as well. All right, and you can use green screen like now. You can see I'm using green screen. The background is just a image, that's all. So I'm using green screen behind me. Okay, so basically these are the things that you need. Okay, so remember, you can use your phone. If you want to keep it simple, use your handphone. But you need a stand, you need a mic, and you need to have proper lighting. All right. But if you are using computer, you can use software called StreamYard, which is very very useful. I think a lot of the professional network marketers are using StreamYard now. All right. And the other thing is that you need to have a good webcam so that the video come out very clear. Right. I'm using Logitech. Logitech is very good. I think Logitech is really good enough. It is not really that expensive. You can get a Logitech. I think in Malaysia ringgit is only about 100 over ringgit or 200 ringgit the most. Okay, you can get a webcam, a Logitech one, and you know what? I don't have to use a mic either because the Logitech has got an internal mic there. When I speak, it will capture my voice as well. The audio is also captured there, so I don't need to use a clip mic or whatever like I showed you just now. Okay, so you need a webcam. So you got to prepare some of the things, but these are not expensive. Okay. Now for the software, well, you may have to pay a little bit for that, but it is very useful. Okay. Now, if you want to use StreamYard, you can. I will give you a link whereby you can get $10 rebate. Okay, you can get a $10 rebate. If you are interested to use it, you can try for free, or you can sign up using my link. Okay. Now, the other thing is the preparation. Preparation is very important. In anything that you do, preparation is very important. Okay. You need to have notes. What I do is that I have notes. You can see that I have a note prepared, and I go through my notes. I go through my notes and prepare myself. All right. And basically, on top of my computer screen here, the note is beside. All right, beside the StreamYard screen. So basically, I can read the note in front of me. It's very easy. All right, so you need to prepare a note on the particular topic you're going to talk about. And of course, you're going to practice it a few times so that you get familiar with it, because this is live. All right, if you make a mistake or whatever, it's there. Okay, you cannot edit it. Okay, now, the other thing is that you got to be excited as well. When you do a Facebook Live, you cannot be dull and boring. You got to be excited. So it's very important to able to increase your energy and speak with excitement. Can you understand me? So it's important because nobody want to watch a Facebook Live that's boring. All right. So basically, you got to make it exciting. So prepare with notes on particular topic that you're talking about. And by the way, the notes I put on Notepad. And when I repeat it in the future, I don't have to make the notes again. It's all here. All right. So that is important to prepare. Number 2, the structure of your Facebook Live. I think it's very simple. The structure can be your introduction. All right. Number 1, introduction. I introduce myself. My name is Richard Quek. I come from the sunny country of Malaysia, and I'm doing Facebook Live 2 times a week. And so that is introduction. Then come to the main part, is the teaching part. All right. The teaching part is all the things that I'm going to talk about. Okay. And lastly, the CTA, or the call to action. The call to action is very simple. Every time you see my call to action is, I ask people to like, to share, or to comment, and so on. That's it. The call to action is very simple. All right. I'm not sharing anything. All right. Unless I'm selling something that I'll ask them to buy from me or take action or whatever. But here, the call to action is very simple. I ask people to share, to like, to comment on my Facebook Live. Okay. So that is the structure of it. Now, what happens? You make mistake. Well, let me tell you, when you're new, you will make a lot of mistakes. Even now, today, after doing Facebook Live for more than 2 years, okay, coming to 3 years, I think, I'm still making mistakes. All right, but if you do make mistakes, don't worry. Just continue. All right, don't panic, and show people that you are lost. No, just continue. Do not worry about making mistakes, because making mistake is normal. All right. It's normal to make mistakes, so just continue. That's all. Okay, as if nothing happened. Now, the other thing I'll talk about is how often you do a Facebook Live. Okay, like I said initially when I first started, I did 5 times a week, which is quite taxing, right? And of course, again, if I do 5 times a week, I believe that most of the people will not be able to follow me as well because too many Facebook Live. All right, so I would suggest that do 1 to 3 Facebook Live a week. Okay, like me, I'm doing only 2. Good enough. All right, but if you do more times, like I did 5 times a week, that is more for practice. You know, once I get used to it now, I'm more familiar with it. I do 2 times a week. I think that's good enough. So 1 to 3 times a week, you do Facebook Live, and I suggest that you do at fixed time. Okay, fixed time. Like for my Facebook Live, 2 times a week. All right, I do on a Monday and a Friday, and it's fixed at 10 p.m. Malaysian time. All right, or 10 a.m. is EST or New York time. All right. And again, the other thing is that, I will post it to my profile page. All right. I post that I'm having a Facebook Live and so on to let my friends know that I'm having a Facebook Live. And I put it with a picture, if you can see on my profile page. You know, every time before I do a live, maybe 1 hour before that, I'll post what I'm going to talk about. There's a picture there, all right, an image. All right. So basically, the other thing that is important, if you use StreamYard, which is very important, very useful, right? You do one Facebook Live and then you can stream it to various platforms. Like now I'm streaming it to 2 YouTube channel and my Facebook profile page. All right. So 3, they allow you to stream to three platforms. So it's good enough. All right. Rather than previously, I remember when I was using the handphone, I got to edit it. Then after that, I got to post it to the YouTube and so on. I got to edit it and then upload it to YouTube. And now I don't have to. Everything is done automatically to StreamYard. I believe if you really want to do a Facebook Live, you got to invest in StreamYard. Okay, it's a very good software and it's very easy to use as well. And recently, they also added another feature which you can do a recorded video, and you can put into StreamYard and stream it as if it is live. All right, that is very fantastic. They keep on adding the feature. So the latest feature they have is that, you can record a video and then using StreamYard, you stream it as a live video. That's good. All right, so you don't have to appear live as well. You can record the video and stream it on StreamYard. So they have that feature as well. Okay, now the thing is that a lot of people think about it. Oh, it's not easy to do a Facebook Live. What happened if I do mistake? What happened I'm not good at it? What happened I got nothing much to talk about it? Well, my friend, let me tell you, everybody got the potential to do it because you know something that a lot of people are looking for. Don't you think so? So, my friend, my advice to you is just do it. Remember, practice and practice and practice. It makes perfect. Repetition is the mother of skill. It does not matter if you can't do a perfect Facebook Live, on your first few attempts. You're just learning. All right, even me, after doing so many years, I'm still making mistakes. All right, sometimes I still make mistakes, but when I make mistake, I just continue as if nothing happened. All right, so that's important for you to understand. So I think that you learn something here. All right, and I hope that's useful for you. Let me summarize for you how to effectively do a Facebook Live. Why am I qualified? I have many years of experience doing Facebook Live. Why is it important? For branding and to provide value to create trust. Okay, and what you need and so on. You can use either your handphone or you can use your computer. Like what I'm doing now, I'm using my computer, and you need to be prepared. All right, you got to have a note. Prepare the notes, and the note is in front of my computer screen here, so I can read the notes here. And then you need to practice, and you got to talk with excitement. All right, don't be boring. Talk with excitement. Create the excitement for people. The structure is very simple. The introduction, introduce about yourself, and then the main is the teaching part, and lastly, your call to action, ask people to do certain thing, like myself, ask people to like, to share, and to comment. All right, and if you do mistake, don't worry, just continue. All right, and how often? 1 to 3 times a week, and fix the time and the day as well. Fix it. All right, and then basically before that, before you do your live, maybe 1 hour before you do a live, you do a post. All right, and tell people about what are the topics, what are the time, and so on. You got to keep on reminding people. Okay. Lastly, just do it. Practice makes perfect. Okay, so that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you learned something here. And again, if you like what you hear and see, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. All right. And today is already Friday in Malaysia. So I wish you a pleasant weekend. All right. And I'll see you again for another of my live video on Monday. All right. So this is Richard Quek from Malaysia, wishing you good night and goodbye.